It's Diabolical Darts again, and new flights on the darts. They're loud, quite like them. Anyway, no one cares about flights. Okay, so this video is about what I'm calling a darts hack. Look, I know the vast majority, or many of you may already know this. I've not, I'm not professing to be Einstein. This is quite simply aimed at players like me who worry that they'll bust their score when setting up a double. And the hack is, if you go single for tops, you will never bust your score by hitting the treble. That is the silver bullet. The exception is 60. That's it. That's the only exception. If you're trying to check out 60, you're going to go 20 for tops. Treble 20 will bust your score. That's obvious. But my point is, any other score other than 60, single for tops, you can't bust your score. Now, you might not want to go for tops. If I'm playing well, I ignore this theory. But if my confidence is low or I'm feeling nervous, I go single for tops. So I'm going to give you some examples. So we'll start with 54. 14 for tops. There we go. Rubbish. The point is, if I'd hit that treble 14, 42, it wouldn't have bust my score of 54. If, however, on 54, I was going, let's say, 18 for double, there's a risk of busting the score. Okay, I have it there. Happy days. Murder. Ha! Okay, bust your score. Anyway, who cares? So, now, like I say, avoiding a treble is absolute meat and drink to the top players. You just aim nice and high. But listen, we're not all top players. Let's take 51. Now, I'll be honest, on 51, 19 double 16 for me, and probably for a lot of players. Because even if you miss a big number, you're still going to be hitting an odd number. But I've got to be honest, if my confidence is low, or I'm shitting myself, feeling nervous down the pub in a game, I might just go 11 for tops, because I can't bust my score. I've got too much scar tissue. I've bust my score too often by hitting a treble when I wanted single. Let's try it. 19, single 19. Wow, what a moron. Fool. Listen, I'm not even going to complete that. That's double 7. Forget it. Right, 51. Okay, well, that's fine, but look, you shouldn't be in that thin segment. I'm flirting with a treble, it doesn't need to be. No. So, but let's look at the other way. Is this cowardly? Is this a loser's mentality? 11, but the treble couldn't have bust me, so I had a bit more confidence, a bit more freedom in my throw. No. Right, the finishing doesn't matter. It'd be nice to actually take one out. Yet another example, 43. Now, 43 is actually not the best example, because most people will go 3 for tops anyway. I understand that. Personally speaking, I'm a fan of double 12, so I might have wanted a single 19, but hey, treble 19 means see you later, get off the hockey, bust. And that is actually, okay, I've actually hit my single 19. I'll be honest, I was aiming for 3 there for tops. As I say, that's not the best example, but I reckon there's loads of these examples. And it's pretty obvious, because you're going single to the biggest double. I know it's an obvious theory, but it's just something that so many people may not be aware of. Now, take 48. I'm rubbish at darts, so at 48, I'm always aiming across here. I'm no bothered if I hit 8 or 16. I just don't want to hit that, because then I'm bust. But if you go 8, you've totally de-risked it, because treble 8 is actually not bad, leaves you double 12. Going 16 for double, which I may prefer, guess what? I have hit that number far too often, that segment on 48. See what happens here. Okay, nice start. Okay, double 8. No. Whereas I'm now going to try and aim at double 8. Single 8. Ha! Well, there you go. The hack doesn't work. Aim at single 8, he says, to de-risk hitting treble 16, and I just have done it. Listen, at this level, weird things happen at darts. 50 is a good example. Listen, I'm not a moron, I'm not going to throw straight at the bull because I'll never hit it. It's a good laugh down the pub for some people. If you're on 50 with 3 darts in hand, throw at bullseye, why not? But if we're being sensible on 50, got to be honest. So, sorry, I'd fancy single 18. If I hit a treble, bust my score. Let's try that. Single 18. Nice. Awful. Double 12. Listen, I'm not going to applaud too much because I've missed it's a shocking dart. But there we go, 50 checked out. However, how would I have felt if I'd hit that treble 18? Not quite suicidal, but I'd have been very unhappy. So 10 for tops, you're laughing. You can't go wrong. And by the way, treble 10, nothing wrong with that. Leaves double 10. Let's try it. Single 10 for tops. Now back to double 10. Hey, love it. Did I have any more examples? I've written down 47 as an example. Okay, so 47 is an example where if you go 7 for tops, the treble 7 can't bust you. If you were to go 15, which I'd be inclined to do, 15 for double 16, you won't bust your score. But hands up, who wants to hit treble 15 on 47 to leave double 1? No me. So let's try it the way you might want to try it. Single 15. Rubbish. That's 45. Oh god. Treble 6. I don't know what that leaves. 27. Forget that. Right. Let's de-risk it. From 47. I think I should have quit where I was ahead with this video after a couple of checkouts there. You get the point of 47. There will be other numbers. There will be other numbers, but the point remains, I'm not trying to talk anyone down because you should be able to avoid busting your score. But for us, rotten darts players, any other than when you're on 60, any single leaving tops, you cannot bust your score. You're welcome. Thanks for watching.